I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Pins here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of lightweight action between these two great warriors. Arturo Gatti's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here. He's coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamemanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Arturo Gatti and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Pacquiao.
Okay, went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Good defense, just covering up down low. And a smart counterpunch by Gatti. And now they're trading blows. Once again to the head. Arturo Gatti's got a tough go of it now, as you can see swelling. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. There's an excellent combination by Gatti. Good counterpunch. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please bring on the meal.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Teddy, how do you see this fight? It seems like a fight that should go the distance. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I would say so, because first of all, the styles. You know, both these guys are pretty good defensively. Both these guys have the mentality where they're ready for a long night.
Good block by Pac-Man.
Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
Arturo Gatti with a counterpunch. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. He just missed that shot up top. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Arturo Gatti. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Let's get on that swelling. Compress on that.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Nice block by Pac-Man.
Arturo Gatti's cut man is going to need to be all over this side. The swelling seems to be getting worse.
Well, it's kind of like being a gardener. You have to start getting in there before the weeds come up. You can't wait until the weeds are all over the place and then pull them up. You're going to destroy those beautiful rose bushes. Well, it's the same thing here. You got to get to this eye before the swelling's there. You got to put that end swell, that cold piece of metal, onto that place early on.
Parries that punch away. Now that's some fine work right there by Pac-Man.
Arturo Gatti's eye is nearly swollen shut here, Teddy. This thing gets much worse. He's not going to be able to defend himself properly.
No, it is up to his opponent and his opponent's corner to throw the punches that can take advantage of that. The right hands.
We could see a stoppage here. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Good block by Pac-Man.
Halfway through round number 2.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Arturo Gatti. Missed the body shot. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Good defense, just covering up down low. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
And round number 3 is underway.
Arturo Gatti's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Able to counter that attack.
What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you're encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Arturo Gatti. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. not precise at all by Gatti. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Pac-Man Cox is not going to the body at all. He'd be so well served to do it, though, Teddy.
Yeah, but his opponent doesn't want him to. So, you know, he doesn't want to go against what his opponent doesn't want him to do. Because his opponent would love him to keep throwing to the head because, you know, he can see those coming. He can move and avoid them. Body shots, you know, your head moves, but your body doesn't.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. How about that? Back-to-back he lands by Arturo Gatti. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
You're not working on anything you worked on. You're not double jabbing. You gotta work this kid. You understand? You got to keep working. Keep on.
Here we go with the fourth round. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Blocks away that headshot. Carries that punch intended for the head. Arturo Gatti's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Now that's some fine work right there by Gatti. Gatti blocks it. Great movement to get away from those punches. Nice counter by Gatti. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
The compress on this. Let's work on the swelling. Can we work on the swelling?
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Good looking counter punch. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
You now, he says, right back with the left hand.
In and out, in and out.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Not able to land the headshot. Gets rid of that body shot. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Well-placed counter punch by Pac-Man. One, gives one. The right hand scores well. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs. I want to see more jabs. Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing, right?
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Blocks that punch. go. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Good counter by Gatti. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
And a smart counterpunch by Gatti. Arturo Gatti's in a real tough spot now with that cut. Targeted counterpunch by Pac-Man. Teddy, I know you swear by it, and we're seeing it right in front of us. Good fighter likes to fight on the outside, who's having a stellar night with that jab.
Hey, look, if you're going to be an accountant, you better know math. You better know how to add. If you're going to be a good fighter, as far as I'm concerned, you better have a good jab.
Now that's some fine work right there by Gatti. Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
Done. You won that round, right?
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good defensive skill. What a good counterpunch by Pac-Man. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Arturo Gatti high. The cut has worsened. And if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, Not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Wow, saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashbulbs going off in his head.
Let's work on that cut. It's not. The cut's not. Don't worry about it. Let's get on that swelling. Compress on that.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Gatti counters back. Arturo Gatti's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter, and the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Blocks it away. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. There he is, landing a combo. Sharp counter punch by Pac-Man. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. What a smart combination by Gatti. Targeted counter punch by Pac-Man. Able to dismiss it. He just missed that shot up top. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Jab and move. Jab and move. All right. All right. Let's work on that cut.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout.
Lead it to the punch.
Smart counterpunch by Pac-Man. Nice counter by Gatti. Arturo Gatti's having a masterful round defensively. I love what we're seeing from the footwork with him. Very good movement, sound defensively. Is there anything he should be considering adding to that arsenal, though, right now?
Well, he's got to find spots for offense. You know, he's making his opponent miss. He's getting him off balance. He's frustrating him a little bit. You know, pop at the right time. You know, let it fly a little bit in the right spots. You keep your guy off balance. When you got him off balance, you make him miss, make him pay.
Gotta hurt. Pac-Man's in bad shape. This looks like it could be just a matter of time now. Maybe a punch or two away from going down. Teddy, what's he got to do?
Well, he's got to grab. He's got to find a way to stop the offense. And to clutch and grab, usually that's one way.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Gatti counters back. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Arturo Gatti. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Arturo Gatti with a counter punch. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Listen, I'm not understanding here. Why don't you take those shots? You understand me? Let's see some.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Blocks that belt line well. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Arturo Gatti.
Pac-Man's just not himself, and he hasn't been for quite some time. Now, I know he got rocked earlier in this fight. You think that's got anything to do with it?
You know, I think physically he's overcome it, but mentally that's lingering on. His confidence has not come back. His legs are there, but not his mind.
60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good scoring counterpunch by Gatti.
We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cutmen obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cutman?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants to stop that. Usually Avitine, thrombin, adrenaline. But the most important thing, Joe, is he has to be calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. So you got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it, get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his wheels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
Gatti blocks it.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Gatti blocks it. Not able to land the headshot. Pac-Man's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
returns on that exchange. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counterpunch landing by Gatti. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
This is the last round, folks. Get into a brawl with this guy. Don't give it to him. Can work on that cut. No.
12th and final round. Blocks that punch. Oh, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He's having a much better round here. Earlier, we saw him being outworked, but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Able to cover up that gut. Arturo Gatti blocks that punch. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hand, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Good defensive skill with the block by Pac-Man. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. All the rounds in the books. For the official decision, let's send it up to the ring.
Your winner, Arturo.
Arturo Gatti's your winner. One judge saw it even, the other two in his favor. A majority decision.